In 1940, Nazi Germany believed the war was almost over. Poland had fallen, France had collapsed in weeks. Most of Europe was under German control. To Hitler and his generals, only one obstacle remained between them and total domination: Britain, a small island nation, cut off from allies, surrounded by enemy territory, and standing completely alone. German commanders were confident. They believed Britain would surrender quickly, just like the others. After all, how long could one country survive against the most powerful war machine in the world? But something strange began to happen. Britain didn't collapse. It didn't ask for peace. Instead, it prepared to fight. German bombers crossed the skies day after day, raining destruction on British cities. London burned, homes were destroyed. Civilians slept in underground stations as bombs fell above their heads. The plan was simple: break British morale, destroy their air force, and force them to surrender. But the British response shocked the Germans. Despite exhaustion and losses, British pilots kept flying. Outnumbered, often outgunned, they still rose into the sky every single day. German generals expected fear. Instead, they saw defiance. Factories kept working. Radar stations kept operating. Civilians returned to work the morning after their neighborhoods were bombed. There were no signs of collapse. Reports reached German high command, describing something unexpected. British resistance was not weakening, it was hardening. The longer the bombing continued, the stronger British determination seemed to grow. German pilots began reporting fierce opposition in the air. Losses increased. Missions became riskier. The idea of an easy victory started to fade. One German officer reportedly admitted that Britain was fighting not like a defeated nation, but like one that refused to accept reality. Britain had no army comparable to Germany's. No large land victories, no quick counterattacks. What it had was something harder to destroy: willpower. For nearly 2 years, Britain stood alone. No American troops. No massive reinforcements, just endurance. German generals slowly realized the truth. This war would not be decided quickly. Britain was not waiting to be rescued, it was waiting to survive. And survival was enough. Because as long as Britain stood, Germany could never fully win the war. It remained a base, a symbol, and a constant threat. When the United States finally entered the war, German commanders understood the mistake they had made. Britain had bought the world time that Germany could never recover from. What shocked German generals the most was not Britain's weapons or its numbers or its technology. It was its refusal to quit. While others fell in weeks, Britain endured years. Alone, bombed, exhausted, but unbroken. History would later prove that the war did not turn on a single battle or a single decision. It turned on the moment Germany realized that Britain could not be crushed. A small island that refused to surrender changed the course of the entire war. Sometimes wars are not won by strength alone. They are won by those who refuse to accept defeat, even when standing completely alone.